What is good? What is up, Jocelyn? What's good? I know it's been a minute, but hopefully you've been tuning in to the YouTube videos. Got more of those coming. What is up? Just got home from Dave and Buster's. We won a teddy bear and a mini basketball hoop. Oh, was the sound on? The sound is on. Oops. You can probably hear an echo. We won a little stuffed animal and a little basketball hoop off of like $50. So I'd say we got a good deal. I'd say we got a really good deal. Watching True Crimes Run right now? Yeah, that's hard. True Crimes, I've fallen down that rabbit hole for sure. You could watch those over and over and over again. So, I guess tonight we'll probably just like go over some stuff that's been going on recently. Honestly, ever since I went on my cruise, I've kind of fallen out of the loop when it comes to like what's going on. So, yeah, should probably like get a little refresher. And I've been like just making random ass YouTube videos, like the one that I made before or made today. I'm never eating peanut butter again. That was just some random shit that happened to me. Ate peanut butter, it made me constipated as shit. And then, yeah, you know what happened. All right, hold up. I gotta get OBS set up because yesterday I tried to Yesterday I tried to stream, but my internet, like right when I'd start streaming, my internet would cut out. Like I don't know what in the hell was going on, but I think it's moderately fixed. All right, let's see. And I got to... Probably should have done this before stream, but whatever, who cares? I think this is 125. No, 150? Okay, that's fine. Or no, this is 85. Holy shit. What have I done? There we go. Hold on, let me plug in my second monitor. I don't know why the hell I didn't do that. Ugh. And now I'm back. Alright. So I can actually see OBS. Holy moly. Oh god, why is it so large? Well, that makes a little more sense. There we go. All right. Rotate display. No? Oh, here we go. Yeah. Land portrait flipped. Portrait flipped. There we go. Now it's right side up. It was like fucking sideways. Okay. Well, as for all good news and where it comes from, we're going to look at Reddit news. See what they've been talking about. Okay, Spawn of Satan. Ruby Frank detailed torture of kids in newly released journal. Okay, alright. Well, what a good start. What the fuck? Holy shit, an evil mother. Yep. Well, yeah, when you get the nickname Spawn of Satan, you're probably doing something wrong. So, U.S. Appeals Court. God, I hate getting political. I really do. All right, well that's boring. Reddit sometimes is spicy. Sometimes Reddit has crazy shit, and sometimes it's just this. Right now it's just a bunch of. Oh, maybe. Oh God, 13-year-old rape victim has. Jesus Christ. That's tough. That's bad. Oh, measles. Yes, measles on the rise. Measles is on the rise. Squatters in custody after woman found dead in Duff. Okay. State Farm discontinuing 72,000 home policy in California and latest blow to state insurance market. My God. Shooting and blast reported at concert hall near Moscow. Let's see. These are the world's happiest countries in 2024. Let's take a look. What is this? What is this? This is an ad? It's half the web page. What? What? Modigent? Modigent? Can I exit out? How relevant is this ad to you? Well, I've never heard of it. Did you encounter any technical issues? Yes. Other issues. It took up half the web page. Losers. L. What in the world? All right. Really stuck it to him. That's so distracting. Oh, that's why. That's why I need to reinstall. Oh God, I need to reinstall my ad blocker. Shizzle. It's like Avast or something. No. Let me look it up. Ad blocker. Ad blicker. Oh, is it? Oh, it's uBlock. That's what I want. Get uBlock Origin. Tomorrow's a lunar eclipse for you. Where are you? Where are you? That's pretty dang cool. Oh, there we go. And we're cooking. Darn yes. Let me look it up. Lunar eclipse tomorrow. You know, I used to look at lunar eclipses, not with my bare eyes, but with, like, those glasses, until I heard that a kid went blind doing that. Even with the glasses. He was wearing the glasses, and he was like, Dad, I can't see anything anymore. What? What's up, Caden? What is good? What? Am I his dad? I'm not his dad. Of course I'm not his dad. What the hell? I don't have a kid. What in tarnation? The next lunar eclipse of 2024 will be a penumbral lunar eclipse on March 24th, to 25th. Oh man. What if we could just stare at that? You know what I'm saying? Like no glasses needed. Without, just stare at that without the threat of burning our corneas off. The eclipse will be visible to much of Europe, North and East Asia, North America, South America, the Arctic, and Antarctica, according to timeanddate.com. Well, that's quite a few places. FGT, or whatever the guy who invaded my childhood. You look different with the hair. Well, I put it in a ponytail. Like Aquaman. Oh my god, Jason Momoa? No way. Jason Momoa is my idol. I need to get that physique. I don't have the physique here, look. I don't have the physique right now. I'm a little big. I'm more on the side of queso at the moment. Jason Momoa says he doesn't even work out. He's like, yeah, I don't even like working out. I just like before I do a set, I just like lift a weight real quick and then Chris from Mr. Beast, hold up. Oh, hell no. Fuck no. I know what you're talking about. Jesus. Not even, nope. Nope, Caden. If I was queso, you'd be banned. Oh, God. That's tough. With the hair up? Not seeing anything. Good God. Yeah, I'm gonna look like that at 40. So, I have that to look forward to. That'll be fun. I don't see any with the hair up. Good Jesus. Alright, well, maybe when I lose like 30 more pounds, I'll look like Mr. Momoa here, but, anyways, so hold on, is this a total lunar eclipse or no? During a total lunar eclipse, the moon appears to turn red while passing through Earth's shadow. Right? Oh, Aquaman. Oh. Aquaman, hair up. Yeah, I could see that. Let's see. Yeah, except for he's got the facial hair going. You know what I'm saying? She's trans, yes. She is. I don't know, maybe I should go for the, there we go. God, I've never seen Jason Momoa's chin before. He actually has a decent chin. I thought that the whole reason why he had this facial hair was because his chin sucked. Like, I just didn't even think he had a chin. So. I don't know, I do feel like he looks better with the little scruff right here, though. Either that or that's just I'm used to seeing him with it, so. You are turning into that dad who wakes up at 5:30 a.m. only to watch the news. Pretty much. Yep, that sounds about right. Oh, God. Once I start watching CNN, it's done for me. Fox News. Because once you start watching that, you're not even getting the news. You're getting fake mumbo jumbo that they want to stuff down your throat from either side. See, a big issue is my grandmother, okay? She likes CNN. She loves CNN. She's a very... If you like CNN, of course, by default, you're going to be a hardcore Democrat, right? So, she's a hardcore Democrat. That's just the way that it goes. And, of course, she likes what CNN says because... Here, I'm going to take my glasses off because I'm getting discombobulated, but... So, she watches CNN, And anytime Fox News comes up, I swear she starts doing this. She's like, God, no. No. I disagree. This is blasphemy. I can't believe it. And my grandfather's like, he will be like, well, Lori, my grandmother's name is Lori. Well, Lori, not everything that they're saying is bad, you know, like this is good. This, you know, he's trying to have like an actual conversation. She's like, no. Oh, how could you? How could you? And so he kind of like takes bits and pieces from each news organization and tries to like put it together like a puzzle, like what's actually happening in the world. You know, I mean, of course, some things are like cut and dry, like this actually happened, but, yeah, no, is this a total lunar eclipse? Features 2 lunar eclipses. Okay, that's cool. I don't like lore. Yeah, no, my grandfather, he's a Republican. Yeah, I don't know how that's worked, because nowadays Republicans and Democrats, it's like mixing oil with water. That'll never work. And listen, I love my grandma, but she supports Sleepy Joe to the moon and back. I mean, I don't know how she supports that diabolical man in office, but I mean, I'm not even a political person. You could ask me anything political, and I'm probably not going to know the answer, because I just don't find it interesting, and I feel like it's a waste of time. I feel like it just... I've never had a president, you know, over me where I felt like there was like real change. And I'll say, you know, this could be very ignorant, or like, yeah, this could be ignorant of me to say, because there could be multiple reasons for this happening. But the only time I ever noticed a benefit to my life when a certain president was in office was when Donald Trump was in office. And I think somewhere there was like, we had an area right next to my job. The gas was $1.99 a gallon. So that's like, I mean, I'm not even saying I like Donald Trump either, really. Like, I don't really like either of them. But if I'm going to go with somebody who's at least somewhat mentally, like, not gone, I'm going to go for Donald Trump. You know, if I don't want my president to be a geriatric, I'm going with Donald Trump. You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying. Sleepy Joe turned the White House green with lights on Lucky Charm Day. Really? Really? Sleepy Joe, White House, green lights. Holy, I thought you were kidding. This actually happened. Tonight, the White House was illuminated green to celebrate St. Patrick's Day and the rich bond between the United States and Ireland. What? Do we even have a good... I didn't even know we had a good... I mean, like, I assumed we didn't have, like, a bad relationship with Ireland, but I didn't know we had, like, a really good relationship, or, like, one that would be... Oh, okay. God, this looks like a funeral glass or something. To honor President, you know, Joe Biden, in memory. See, I think they, who does this? This has to be, like, a set. They're like, all right, put your hands like this, and we'll take the picture. All right, you ready? Take the picture. Like, there's no one would do that. Like, if I don't know, no one would be like, huh, look at that. I'd pick it up and hold it. Happy St. Patrick's Day. You know, St. Patrick's Day is just like it's just an excuse to drink. Like, that's the only reason St. Patrick's Day exists, really. Or actually, what even is the real true meaning behind St. Patrick's Day? Oh my god, I can't type. Oh my god. Alright. St. Patrick's Day observes the death of Saint... Okay, well, the patron saint of Ireland. Who in tarnation? Let's look him up. St. Patrick, for example, is the patron saint of Ireland because he is credited with bringing Christianity to the Irish people. Oh, I thought he was like Jesus to them or something. In Roman Catholicism, a person often elects a personal patron saint during their confirmation. Well, oh, so this is the dude. Okay. Could he do oh, he's got some snakes around him. Maybe he was stomping on them. St. Patrick. Oh, well, I guess that makes sense. St. Patrick. Okay, yeah. I never really, thought about it like that, but... Holidays are meant to spend money to give to the president. Bro is planting a plant with his ash... Oh, God. Sleepy Joe is the fertilizer. The one thing he's given our country is this plant. And that's about it. So I'm surprised it's not like an American flag. Message retracted. Up, I'm putting you in timeout. No, I'm just playing. I don't even know what you said, but it must have been bad enough for YouTube to auto-moderate you. Oh, the American Rescue Plan will provide flexible grants to help the smallest, most severely impacted businesses. What happened to those PPE loans? A new grant program to support hard-hit small restaurants. Bro's giving our country vaccines. Oh, yeah, I guess it could have been filled with vaccine. I mean, I'm not even really against the vaccine. 1 day, 0 hours, 22 minutes until lunar eclipse. Are you going to be watching it, Jocelyn? That'd be hard. That'd be really cool. Additional funding to the Paycheck Protection Program, financing programs to help state, local, and tribal. All of this just sounds fake. It's like this could mean a million different things. Like, what is it to support hard-hit small restaurants? Like, they can classify that as so many things. Oh, you made a typo? Oh, okay. That makes sense. Retracted? Oh, okay, well that's not the right, 81 million shots. Oh, Jesus. I didn't even see this. An update on the Biden-Harris COVID-19 response. 81 million shots since God, they're keeping tabs. Every time you go in for a COVID-19 vaccine, it's like, oh, jot him down. All right, come back in 2 days for 2 more. And how many times am I going to be coming? Oh, just keep coming every 2 days. We'll keep giving you 2 more vaccines. Yep, you'll never be sick another day in your life. Caden, I see what you're doing with that. Oh, look at that. Doing a little Zoom call. I wonder why they have such a large... Maybe they're still enacting a 6-foot policy. Who knows? Or maybe Joe Biden just smells like Parkinson's disease. Like, have y'all ever heard of the lady can smell Parkinson's? The woman who can smell Parkinson's. I don't know if I can watch the trailer. I'm sure I can watch the trailer, right? BBC News. I don't want to get like DMC AIDS. Here, we'll read this. Her incredible sense of smell is helping scientists find new ways to diagnose disease. Can I what?
There's a woman in Scotland named Joy Milne who has a wildly unusual ability. So unusual, in fact, that researchers hope she can help them create a new set of scientific tools. In a new episode of the NPR podcast Invisibilia, host Elise Spiegel explains how Joy's experience with her husband led her to discover her talent.
For most of her
Oh, that's right. Yeah, no.
life,
God.
Joy Milne was totally oblivious to her amazing, though tiny bit terrifying, superpower. Simply had no idea she possessed the kind of biological gift scientists would itch to study.
Let's watch a YouTube video on it, actually, because it's not attention-grabbing enough to listen to an audiobook. God, Asmund he just looks so bad. Like, he's a cool dude, but God, he just looks so bad. His hair looks, he looks like he hasn't washed his hair in weeks. God, I mean, like, at least his room doesn't look that dirty or whatever, but he just looks like he hasn't seen a shower in 2 weeks. Maybe even 3. Anyways, lady can smell Parkinson's. The woman who can smell Parkinson's disease. Here we go. Okay. Yep. That's all gonna get me fucked in the butt. We've all heard that dogs have an amazing... Maybe we should watch Dr. Mike's video on it. Let's see what this is. Oh, and there's no audio. Would you look at that here? Let's see what Dr. Mike has to say about this situation.
Dogs have an amazing sense of smell, something along the lines of 10,000 times more powerful than the human nose. And we've even heard some stories of dogs being able to smell diseases like cancer. But are there humans out there who can do the same thing, like smell diseases? That's what we're talking.
Wait. Asmund is a guy my dad watches when he sees World of Warcraft. He probably is. Yep. I mean, like, don't get me wrong, I like Asmund, but he has some fucking brain dead takes. Like, actual brain dead takes. Like, I don't know if you've watched my video on... Alright, anyways. I don't know if you've watched my video on, like, streaming is harder than a real 9-to-5 job. But yeah, I think his argument was saying that streaming for 12 hours straight is harder than a 9-to-5 job, which, if you didn't know, is wrong. It's fake. Fake news.
Talking about on this week's Wednesday Checkup.
I mean, I can understand, like, I don't know, I can understand you're talking the whole time. Like, if you're going to a 9-to-5 job, you're probably not going to be talking 24/7 like you do with streaming. Like, I guess you might feel more of like an obligation to talk, but at Asmund's, like, there's been times where I've joined his stream, he's playing like World of Warcraft or just like a random video game, and he's just not talking. So, you know, he doesn't even, I mean, he talks when it's a subject he's interested in, I guess, but that's about it. All right, Dr. Mike, give me your wisdom.
True. Dog noses are actually amazing in how well they can smell. That's why I've always been puzzled as to why dogs run to smell each other's butts when they're meeting each other. Gotta be kind of gross.
Because they're just
In
gross.
reality, there's a percentage of the human population who do have a heightened sense of smell. We call this percentage of the population super smellers. The medical term for being able to smell really well is called hyperosmia. And while one may think that...
I've got to say, what a name. Super smellers. That one really was inventive.
It's pretty cool to be able to have a heightened sense of smell. It actually can be considered a medical disorder for which people seek treatment. It can happen as a result of a genetic disorder, hormonal imbalance, or even a medication.
Doctor, I can smell colors. What can I do about that? Or, like, Grandpappy hasn't been smelling right lately, doctor. Is there something wrong with me or wrong with him? They're like, yeah, he's not doing so well. He's probably just a super smeller.
Side effect. It wasn't until recently, though, that we in the medical community have realized that there's an untapped potential of these human super smellers that we can be using for medical research. In fact, today I'm going to be covering a very unique case.
My webcam. No. Hold on, wait 1 sec. Shit. All right, I'll be getting a new one of those soon. When did that just happen? Please tell me that just happened. Nah, it's back. It's good. This fucking EOS webcam utility is a piece of dog ass. Anyways.
Effect. It wasn't until recently, though, that we in the medical community have realized that there's an untapped potential of these human super smellers that we can be using for medical research. In fact, today I'm going to be covering a very unique case of a grandmother from Scotland who has the ability to smell Parkinson's disease on human skin. For those of you who may not know, Parkinson's disease is a progressive, degenerative, neurological movement disorder. And don't let all those words scare you, it's quite simple. Let me explain. Progressive means as time...
Well, the world is utterly coming to an end, apparently. All right.
Time goes on, it gets worse. Degenerative means there's actually damage being done. Neurological means we're affecting the central nervous system, aka the brain. And movement disorder describes a type of symptoms we generally see with Parkinson's. Now, this disorder affects 10 million people worldwide. And it usually happens above the age of 50, but up to 4% of cases happen earlier than that. The scariest part, we don't have a cure. In fact, we don't even really have a test to diagnose Parkinson's disease. The most common symptoms that...
What in the world? Well, I mean, like, I'm not too surprised. There's not a cure to Alzheimer's or dementia. Like, there's no cure to that. So, I mean, I don't...
we see with Parkinson's are those affecting movement. Think tremors, shaking, difficulty with swallowing, speaking, or even walking. Two of the most widely known individuals diagnosed with Parkinson's.
Yeah, every time I see, while I'm listening to this, I will edit a video. It'll only take like 10 minutes. I have been editing for 2 days. Oh, you're good. You are good, Caden. No worries. But no, I was gonna say. Oh, every time I see people with Parkinson's, I feel, and you can tell they have Parkinson's. Like, it's not one of those things like dementia or Alzheimer's that you just like look at the person and they're just like, they look generally fine. You'd have to actually talk to them and interact with them to like know there's something a little off. You know, like every time I see an older dude like go grab for his wallet and he's like shaking and stuff, I'm like, oh God, this poor fellow. On my cruise, we were sitting next to, I can remember it like clear as day. I can remember this clear as day because I just felt so bad for this guy. He was in the table across from us, and he was like trying to eat his food, and like oh God, he was dropping it because he was shaking so bad. I felt so bad for the dude. But there are some treatments. Like I think there's like deep brain stimulation, and then like dopamine agonist. Like there are things that can help. So
Parkinson's disease are Muhammad Ali and Michael J. Fox. Michael J. Fox actually established a foundation for the disorder and has raised millions of dollars to try and find a cure. Let's talk about this very unique grandmother and nurse from Scotland, Joy Milne, who is able to smell Parkinson's disease on humans.
So what if she got Parkinson's disease? Is she just gonna like be constantly smelling the wrath of Parkinson's? Like,
it's crazy even saying it right now. I can't believe that I'm saying it. It is true, and how she found out is truly an incredible and unique story. When her husband, Les, was about 30 years of age, she noticed that his body odor changed. His scent changed. It became more muskier. And while she did mention it to him a few times, they sort of brushed it off. She didn't want to keep complaining about it, so she just left it as is.
Parkinson's, I don't even think it affects your like mental. Like, I don't think it really affects your mental status all that much. I think it can, but most of the time it doesn't.
Forwarding 10 years later, her husband was diagnosed with Parkinson's disease and attended Parkinson's disease group meetings. During one of those meetings that Joy attended, she realized that every patient in there who had the disorder smelled exactly like her husband. And it sparked something in her mind that perhaps there's a connection between this musky scent and the disorder. After a period of time, they attended a research convention where one of the leading researchers on the disorder was making a presentation. Afterwards, Joy Milne raised her hand and asked the question if there's a connection between scent and Parkinson's. This confused the researcher, Thilo Kunath, because he wasn't sure if she was talking about the fact that some patients who have Parkinson's lose the ability to smell. Upon clarifying her point and saying that she believes there's a connection between the scent of a human and the disorder, he was completely puzzled and actually intrigued. Afterwards, Kunath wanted to put Joy's sense of smell to the test. So he gathered 12 participants, 6 who were diagnosed with Parkinson's, 6 who were not, and he had them wear a t-shirt for a period of 24 hours. Afterwards, he let Joy smell those t-shirts. Guess what happened? Out of the 6 that had Parkinson's disease, she correctly identified them. Of the 6 who did not have Parkinson's disease, she said one of them was positive. At the moment, they thought she was wrong. However, 8 months later, it turns out that person was now diagnosed with Parkinson's as well.
See, that's what I thought was craziest. When I first heard it, I was like, "Oh, it's a fluke." Yep, she got one wrong. Total, just wrong. She can't smell Parkinson's. What? How crazy? And then yeah, you get slapped with the whole. Nope. 8 months later, you're screwed. Imagine being like that. Imagine being that person. They're like, I'm about to have Parkinson's disease. Like, that's
How incredible is her nose? Once her talents were verified, scientists sat down and tried to brainstorm what was the best way to make use of Joy's talent. They decided to create a research experiment to identify the molecules that Joy's nose was picking up when she was correctly identifying the scent of Parkinson's. When they tested 60 individuals, 43 of which had Parkinson's, they were able to isolate 4 specific compounds that were present in different levels when the Parkinson's scent was present. 3 of those compounds actually increased and 1 of them decreased. So now that we have all this information, where do we go from here? Well, the idea is to catch Parkinson's disease early, because currently the way we diagnose it is through symptoms. And once symptoms have occurred, that means that damage has already occurred. If we're able to diagnose Parkinson's earlier, we're able to study the disease more accurately. Now, if we can find certain points where we can insert a medication or another treatment to modify the progression of this disease, that could be a major breakthrough in Parkinson's research. What's even more amazing is that Parkinson's is not the only disease that Joy Milne can smell. She states that cancer, Alzheimer's, even liver disease all have unique smells. I don't think anywhere in the near future we're gonna have individuals who are super smellers running around hospitals trying to diagnose certain diseases early.
I could see them taking like the specific compounds and like having a machine that can detect it or something. That'd be kind of cool. But
what I do think can happen is we can use the abilities of these super smellers to identify which diseases have unique scents, and therefore create certain screening tests where we're able to screen the general population and catch these diseases early so that we can intervene. I want to give a huge thank you to the Milne family to their contributions to Parkinson's research, and I'm going to drop some links down below in the description box for further reading, and if you'd like to donate to the Michael J. Fox Foundation, who...
That's pretty cool.
How you discovered you had this sense?
Well, before my husband was diagnosed, a good 5 to 6 years before, I recognised a change in his smell. It was quite a musky smell, but as he was an anaesthetist in a closed environment in theatre and working long hours, I just thought it was an increase in sweat, but he'd already got the tiredness by then. And it wasn't until we moved back to Perth that when I was in a room with other Parkinson's people with Parkinson's, that I realised they also had the smell.
So it's a musky smell that you identify with.
Yes.
And had you ever thought that you had a particularly sensitive sense of smell anyway?
I knew I did have a sensitive sense of smell, yes, because I could smell things that other people didn't.
Well, Professor, help us with the science behind this.
So smell is molecules that move through the air. We call them volatile molecules. That means they easily get out of surfaces, skin, and move through the air, and that's what we smell. So what we do is we detect molecules. So Joy approached our team and said, can you tell me what...
Everyone in McKinney is dead. All right.
Right now in Terrell and in
Dallas, God.
Your heat index is 107. Everyone in McKinney is dead. McKinney. We'll fix that.
Possibly the most loved and hated man in North Texas. Whatever the weather brings, we bring the Delkus.
Everyone in McKinney's dead.
Heat index is 107. Everyone in McKinney is dead. The temperature, the heat index right now in McKinney is 10,000. What is that? 101,105. It's hot in McKinney.
Oh my God. Either that or a nuke dropped. My motherboard broke. Oh God, he looks concerned. Let's see.
How you discovered.
What's some other weird stuff? Let's see, hold on. Let's see what Charlie's been up to. I've not been watching his videos recently. Dan Schneider is a creep. We've all known that. Worst celebration ever. Huge hacking situation.
Today I got to bear witness to...
Hacker that gives people loot boxes for free might be the best way to fight EA's greed. That's hard. Oh my god, if a hacker could just start gifting people free shit in-game, that'd be, like, amazing. Oh my god. More hackers! Oh god. Okay, so that's what this is about. They were hacking, but they were having other people...
to a little bit of gaming history.
Giving other people hacks.
An event that I'll no doubt be telling my grandparents... Nope, I said that the wrong way. An event that I will no doubt be a grandparent and still... What the fuck? It's an event that when I'm a grandparent...
Charlie, what the hell?
Wrong way. An event that I will no doubt be a grandparent and still... What the fuck? It's an event that when I'm a grandparent, like I'm really old, and I have a granddaughter or grandson, I will sit them down and tell them where I was when this moment happened. I'm not even going to redo the intro. What an absolute fumble. Point is, today at a huge tournament that our squad, the Moist Esports squad, was competing in, there was a hacking incident.
Oh god. Oh, it was actually had his
The
tournament.
likes of which the world had never seen to this scale. It was for Apex Legends. This is a game that's no stranger to hacking. There's been more cybersecurity attacks on Apex Legends than there has been on the goddamn US government. Like, at this point, I'm starting to wonder if North Korea happens to be getting involved with hacking Apex just for fun because of how prevalent of an issue this has become. But it's never happened in the actual ALGS, which is the major tournament series. Today was the
But it happened
regional
today.
final. Right now, our team, Moist Esports, is second. And per usual, I was watch partying, and then something went awry. There were reports that a player for Dark Zero had just been gifted hacks. And I thought this was some kind of meme or something, but after the fact, it turns out, no, someone turned hacks on against his will. I think the only reason this hasn't happened sooner is just because of pure fucking luck.
What the fuck? I'm getting hacked. I'm getting hacked. But
I know. Sure. Can you play the game?
bro, I'm getting hacked.
I know, but can you play? Can you play?
Yeah, but it's cheating. The fuck?
I know. Sure. I know. What?
Bro, what?
Now, if you're not familiar to the game, I'll just go ahead.
No possible way. No. I hate Charlie, but he's so hot. Why do you hate Charlie? Whitey McCracker.
And break this down for you. This isn't normal. He can see every player, name, their health, everything.
That is crazy. Oh god, I wouldn't even move. My hands would be up.
He's basically omniscient at this point. It's wall hacks. He was gifted wall hacks. It turned him into goddamn Professor Xavier here. He can see everyone. He knows where they are, what they're doing, where they're going, what their health is. And that's cheating, obviously. Now, the player is not a...
I don't even know, Jocelyn. I'm autistic. I'm autist. Okay. Anyways.
A cheater. This was something that the hacker injected into their game and turned on. He left the game shortly.
Oh god, my brain must be fucked because when Charlie said that, I heard this is something that he ejaculated into his game. That's what I heard.
After the hacks were activated, which was a very noble thing for him to do, very sportsmanlike to not like ruin the competitive integrity of the rest of the match, because he had more information than the NSA at that point, thanks to the hacker. I also saw this tweet floating around here to try and explain.
I'm rarted. Well, you found me. You found my stream. That means you're not. I can confidently say that no one that watches me has rarted, whatever that is. By the way, you should sub. I stream and I upload videos.
How Destroyer 2009 was doing this. It's also a screenshot of the hack that was briefly seen there. You can see all of the different features that...
Magic bullets. What the hell does that even mean? Is it going to be like a genie coming out of a Okay.
That he blessed them with. So according to this individual, the hacker Destroy 2009 is using webhooks, which is a feature that makes it possible to send data in real time between two different systems or applications. And according to some of the pros in the lobby, they did like a system scan of their computer after the ALGS was stopped because of this. And a lot of them reported that they had viruses on their computer that weren't previously present. I don't know how true that
is. What
is right now. It's all anecdotal and like rumors amongst the pro players. I also don't know if they're just memeing about it, to be fair, with a couple of them saying it, but it does seem plausible. Like that is something that has happened in other games where if there's like a really severe vulnerability, someone can actually get into your PC itself. We've seen that in Dark Souls, actually. So it is in the realm of possibility. I don't know if that's necessarily the case here. I'm not smart enough, I'm a fucking idiot, to understand exactly how these hacks happened, but it is definitely not good. So he left, and that still wasn't the end. The hacker could have injected cheats to other players that weren't streaming and maybe decided not to leave. You know, it's entirely possible. It threw the entire tournament out of whack because how widespread was the issue. And we got an answer because another streamer who was competing in the tournament, well, the biggest streamer in Apex, Imperial Hal, also got gifted aimbot. But yeah, those that don't know,
Oh god. Gifted aimbot.
Apex has a very colorful history of hacking problems in their game. Hacks that you've never even imagined were possible. Such as if you try and shoot at the hacker, it forces your guns to infinitely reload. They have hacks that can just take over your shit like you're seeing right now where
Oh god, I fucking like I mean, I don't know. Welcome back, Caden.
Literally takes it over and gives you hacks. There was also the hack that gave you like 3 guns.
They're shooting bridge.
They're pushing. Come take the building. Come take the building.
Come in. Okay.
Can we shoot? Can we shoot height? Can we shoot height?
Yeah, shoot now.
I'm cheating. I'm cheating. I'm cheating.
Bro. I'm cheating.
I'm fucking shit. I got aimbot. I have aimbot.
Oh no.
The way he said it though is so weird. I'm cheating, like saying he was the one actually. I mean, I guess his character is cheating, but like, I'm cheating.
So who is this anonymous hacker known as 4chan? Who is the culprit behind this attack that shut down Apex for today? Destroyer 2009. A 15-year-old has managed to hack Apex Legends on the biggest stage for this game, with pro players competing for millions of dollars. So a lot of money on the line. That's a lot of fucking clams out there. And a 15-year-old was able to breach their cybersecurity protocol and completely ruin it to the point that Apex had to just call the entire...
Oh my god, at that point, pay him. Jesus, that's hard. That's crazy. Bring him in.
...day off because he wouldn't stop gifting people aimbot and wall hacks.
Oh my god. It's like, hey, I'll give you like 10,000 V-Bucks if you just stop doing this. Like, if you just stop giving us hacks, please. Jesus, hey, you know what? I'll just give you $10,000. Like, just stop doing it. He's like, nah, I'll just keep doing it.
Now, not only did he gift them aimbot and wall hacks, but he also gifted them thousands upon thousands of Apex packs.
He also gifted them gamer subs,
which is their loot box mechanic. So some of these streamers' accounts just got juiced out the gills. Krampus came early and delivered the coal. Apex packs, which is their loot box. He gifted them thousands upon thousands of Apex packs, which is their loot box mechanic.
Oh my god.
So some of these streamers' accounts just got juiced.
Actually, never mind. He can just hack V-Bucks.
Gills. Krampus came early and he delivered the coal. And some Apex packs to some lucky streamers, I suppose.
I take this as an absolute dub. I've never watched an Apex tournament where I didn't want to fall asleep. Like, I've never watched one where I'm like, I am hooked right now. God. I couldn't be doing anything else right now that's more entertaining. Like, every time I watch an Apex tourney, I think I'm actually not nodding out in and out of consciousness.
But this shut down the ALGS as they investigate and try and fix this issue, which I have no confidence in them doing. Apex has been in this state of disarray when it comes to their security, their anti-cheat. It's terrible. There's no excuse for it. It feels like just a losing battle with them not even really putting any effort into the war. Since day one, really. When I was like...
I don't even play... Okay. I don't even like Apex, and I'm going to give you the reason why. I did play Apex for a little bit. There's nothing really wrong with the game by any means. However, if you didn't know, the makers of Apex, I can't remember the name of them. Studio of Apex Legends. It's Respawn, that's right. Okay. They made Titanfall. Guess what they did to Titanfall? One of the best FPS shooters to have ever existed. They fucking spit it out like a piece of bubble gum and stepped on it. So yeah, they literally let that game become a hackable mess of just a jumbled up piece of dog shit. You couldn't join a single match without a hacker, pretty much everyone on both teams being hackers. So now they have what the hell? Now they have a North Star client that that allows you to play the game without hackers. So right here, Titanfall 2 modding and custom server framework. Because Respawn literally just would not fix their game. They just would not fix the game that they made. So somebody in the community had to fix it for them. And so Apex Legends, why wouldn't they do the same for Apex? You know, why wouldn't they? Like they have a track record. I'm not surprised that they're letting their game become a little hackety.
A competitive player in Apex at like a semi-pro level.
But also, why would I want to support a game? Like, I love Titanfall. I was hoping for a Titanfall 3, never came. But, I still hold a little bit of hope, but I doubt it.
Hacking was big then, and it's only become more frequent now. And it doesn't feel like they've done a whole lot to fix it. It really doesn't. It feels like Apex is less secure than Club Penguin. It's ridiculous just how easy it seems to be to hack in it. I am not surprised this happened. I am only surprised it didn't happen sooner. Like, I really think the only reason the ALG...
God, I mean, it's one thing to have a game that can be hacked. It's a whole nother thing that wouldn't have a game that can be hacked, or where you can hack other people's game. Oh... That's fucking hilarious.
Been hacked before is just because no one gave a fuck to do it. They didn't care enough to...
It's like playing Lego Fortnite. Yeah, I don't know. It's probably fallen into a state of unplayable just disarray, is what I imagine. I haven't played Fortnite in like a year. I haven't played Apex Legends in a year. So...
Bother hacking in there and ruining it. But today, Destroyer 2009 said, you know what? I finished my Algebra 1 homework a little early. I've got some...
The kid was born in 2000... Oh my god. That is crazy. This hacker was born in 2009. He said he was 15 years old. A 15-year-old today was born in 2009. Holy shit. Yeah, it's like downloading Apex, your fucking whole computer's gonna implode. Yep. Right after you get done installing it, you start hearing the beeping of the bomb in your computer about to just go off.
Time to kill. I'll just go ahead and throw some hacks into the ALGS for a little bit of chaos and pandemonium. And so we did. Like, it's...
Oh, man, what a fucking G, though. Like, what a fucking power move. Bro had to get bullied in school for this to happen. Yeah, but now he can go back to school like, look, I fucked this tournament in the ass. I took it by the nuts and I twisted them. Damn, I'm gonna be 15 this year. Oh my god, that means that you were born in 2010? You were born in 2010? Holy fucking... Apex is like half your gigabyte storage. Yeah, I know, for no reason. It doesn't even look good. Like, the map is big as shit, I'll give it that, but so is, well, really all those... Fortnite is like... No, Fortnite was like 60 gigabytes? I don't even really know. can't remember how big Fortnite was. 63. Yeah, 63 gigabytes. So, and Fortnite has a pretty big ass map. I mean, I don't know how big it is in comparison to Apex, but I know Apex is like 100 something gigabytes.
Really upsetting, because I love Apex Legends and I really love the esports scene for Apex Legends. I love it.
Oh my god. Bro's gonna tell the bully I hacked Apex, so now I'm gonna go hack your mom's pussy. Yep, sounds about right. You're 05? Oh, so you're 20. God, that's crazy. The fact that somebody born in 2005 is almost, well, you're 19. Yeah.
Our squad is incredible. I love watching.
Oh my god. Better watch out for my virtual dick, pussy. Oh my god. My virtual cock.
Partying each and every event that we're in. It's great.
Charlie, you should be there in person behind your team, your players. What are you talking about? Watch partying.
But there are just so many glaring issues with the game itself, this being one of them, that it desperately needs to be addressed. They need to do more to prevent shit like this from happening. This hasn't happened.
Well, Whitey. Whitey McCracker, I'm 23. And, yep, there's nothing you can do to stop it. Nothing. Nothing you can do to stop age.
Than any other esport ever that I know of. And another thing that I'm just going to mention while we're ranting and venting about this, going through this cathartic session of vomit, the way ALGS handles their LANs is also kind of laughable. Like, at one point, they hosted it through, like, the normal private servers, right? Because at a LAN event, it means every team that is competing is there in the same physical location in person. So you would expect them to host it, you know, through the private server locally or whatever. But for some inexplicable...
How long am I staying up? We will see. Probably for like another 30 to 45 minutes. I need to get to sleep. Like you said, I need to wake up for my 6:30 news appointment. So yeah. I'm 13. What the hell is this age? Oh my god, you were born in 2011? Holy shit, isn't that like a violation of like the TOS? Jesus.
Reason they actually made the decision to host a LAN through online.
Oh wait, I said 6:30 news appointment. I meant 5:30 news appointment. I need at least 2.5 hours of sleep. I'll be good.
Servers, which everyone said was a disaster waiting to happen because it just leaves you vulnerable to all kinds of problems like players lagging or DCing or technical issues out the wazoo, which is inevitably what happened.
You got that Ohio skibbity toilet Riz. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe a modified Ohio, like maybe like Ohio Southern and Northern combination. Because if I was Ohio, I'd be dressed much differently. Now you have to be 13 to do YouTube. Oh god. So Caden, you're telling me that you made your account like a month ago? Maybe even like a couple days ago? I know that's a lie. Oh, you're telling me you lied about your age, Caden. Oh boy.
During like the Split 2 playoffs. During this event, there was a suspected DDoS attack when everything was halted for over 20 minutes. EA denied that it was DDoS, saying that on-site technical issues had no evidence of a DDoS attack. But many players and teams were still convinced of it, including me and all of us at Moist Esports. Hosting a LAN event over online servers is silly. It's not like they have to do that. They made the conscious decision to drink stupid juice, I guess. Because the Split 1 playoffs were hosted on a...
That's so dumb! Why? Why? That's so stupid. Holy shit.
Private tournament server. But for some reason, Split 2, they decided not to do that and instead just used a private part of a public server, which left it vulnerable, which everyone told them would be a problem, and, well, it turned out to be a problem.
Oh,
now, let's assume that...
When everyone's in, like, the same room and you put the event online instead of just doing a LAN event, which would shut everyone else off the internet down. Like nobody would be able to do something like this. God, what a just
For the next major,
fucking
they make that
moronic
decision
mistake.
again to use online servers to host it. They've done it before. Well, who's to say Destroyer 2009 won't come out of the shadows and wreak havoc once more, like the boogeyman?
He'll like come out of the shadows with a USB drive, just walk up. What are y'all gonna do about it? Like puts the USB drive in the in their computer. Oh fuck! My camera's broken again. Hold up 1 second. Oh god, this always is. Yep. I'm back. Oh, what happened? Hold on. What? Oh, hello? Hold up. There we go. Mother of God. I'm gonna have to get a different webcam. That shit is not fucking... I decided to use a DLSD, a camera. A real camera. And it turns off. I don't fucking...
Man,
like
riding
it.
straight from hell on horseback and inject hacks into the major.
That's exactly what I just said. He's gonna, like, come out of the darkness with this fucking, like... No, he's gonna come out of the darkness with, like, 15 USB drives between his fingers, and he's gonna, like, throw them into the USB ports, like... And it's gonna go into everyone's computer, and the whole LAN event's just gonna be shut down. Everyone's characters just start moving by themselves and, like, fucking aimbotting on everyone. Without even touching the computer.
Fucked if that happens. Because people bought tickets to attend it, teams flew out there to compete in it. You won't have the luxury of just postponing it and doing it a different day. You can't reschedule that because, again, you've also only purchased that arena for those set dates. You'd have to refund everyone, including the teams, the players. It'd be a complete disaster. And it is very possible if they decide to once again host a LAN through online servers, since Destroyer 2009 has really put the clown makeup on them here to show that...
Destroyer 2009. Oh my god, I have to look him up. That shit is just... God, that's like a username checks out moment. Oh, wait, what? The moment Destroyer 2009 joined our Apex Discord.
Are you hacked too, buddy?
I don't know. How do I know?
Yeah. Do you feel destroyed? 2009?
I feel kind of destroyed.
What happened?
I didn't do it.
Hello?
I don't know. People were saying.
You were telling me they got hacked.
Oh, I didn't get hacked.
Oh.
I don't know, man.
Are you hacking?
I don't know. Wait, BSG got really good the last 2 weeks. I don't know. Must have been winning and shit.
Not gonna lie, I thought it was real for a second, and I was like, wait.
Design, keep...
What if...
They can control your PC. Awesome. Actually, I love that.
I don't feel like watching that whole video to figure out who the fuck Destroyer 2009 is. EAC says there is no vulnerability in their system. Well, I guess we have to take them at their face value. Or their word at face value. I guess Destroyer 2009's rampage on their Apex tournament, that wasn't a vulnerability at all.
They can be hacked even at the biggest possible stage, at the highest possible level. It's a big issue, clearly. So yeah, that's kind of the big Apex hacking situation in a nutshell. Hopefully they get it resolved, and hopefully everything is smooth sailing from here on out, and they actually put some real effort into developing their anti-cheat and evolving it further to finally make it...
They won't. They will
real
not.
Dent in the cheating problem with the game, and really grab the bull by the horns here and start fixing shit. That would be wonderful. I hope this will be the wake-up call for that. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. That's really about it. So, yeah.
Yep, good luck for that one. Oh boy. Let's see what else. What else has Charlie got cooking up? Yep, Dragon's Dogma 2 is fucked. It's well, it might not be unplayable now. I think it was something to do with DLSS. Ranting about horror. Okay, I'm interested.
If there was a global leaderboard for horror movies watched, I imagine I would be in the top 50. And I say that sincerely. I think I have seen more horror movies than most people have seen movies in their entire lifetime.
I'm definitely right up there with him. There's no way I have not seen like 90% of the fucking horror catalog on Netflix just to watch it. Because like you'll find yourself in this endless like scroll. You're like, shit, everything looks bad. And you finally click on something, you're like, oh, that wasn't that bad. And so like now I just start watching everything. So
it's a genre that I am so passionate about because it's almost exclusively awful films. And by now all of you know that I love bad movies. So bad they're good.
Yeah, they are. Most of them are pretty horrible. Like most horror films are abominations.
It'd be highly entertaining to just watch something that is objectively trash but in an entertaining way. So that means that I am constantly consuming horror films because bad movies and horror go together like cereal and milk. It's almost more impressive just how consistently terrible this genre is.
First up, what a title. Madame Web is very terrible. Well,
it's just saturated with the worst throwaway garbage imaginable. Just this stinky pile of dog shit for horror films that come out in recent years. Now, it's not all of them. There are some bangers out there. There's some diamonds in the rough for sure. But 99% of horror movies that come out are just not good. And I've seen like 99% of horror movies. So last night I was just going through this big rant about like Blumhouse just pumping out trash, as well as like a couple of horror movies that I really like Hereditary and Martyrs. So it was this mixed bag of just ranting about horror as a genre in general, and I just wanted to show you all of that real quick because I have seen more horror movies than I imagine most people in the world have. Movies you've never even heard of, I have seen. In fact, my least favorite movie of all time is a horror film that I bet zero of you have ever heard of past the times I've mentioned it over the years. It's called Let's Be Evil. And the only thing scary about this film is when you recognize that your time was wasted and you were directly insulted by sitting down to pop this piece of shit.
Well, what do you expect when the film's name is Let's Be Evil? Like, it sounds like the beginning of like a frat party. Let's be evil. And like, I'm going to have to watch that. How have I not... 3.8 out of 10. That's actually not as bad as I expected it to be. Normally, even a good horror film is like 5 out of 10. Pretty much.
Shit on the television screen. It's a movie about nothing, really. Like, when Squidward goes to that empty dimension to be all alone, there was more going on in that void than there was throughout the runtime of Let's Be Evil. The plot is supposed to be like these smart kids are in a bunker and then they decide to kill their babysitters, and that's like the scariness of it. But like that barely even really happens in the film. It's actually just these tedious chores that you witness.
Oh my god, I'm starting to get tired.
Holy kids solving like fucking 3-dimensional Rubik's cubes. It's so lame. It is indescribable how bad this film is. It's not fun bad or anything at all. It is actually one of the most miserable movies you can ever really watch. So, point is...
Well, I didn't watch the maybe it gets worse.
You are here to act as chaperones to the candidates. A group selected for intelligence trials using augmented reality technology.
This is seriously weird, isn't it? I am Ariel.
The candidates, they're children.
The time to save our country's future is now.
What?
I thought that was a really neat trick they played on you.
Alert me at any time if you feel stressed, anxious, or concerned.
They weren't like this when we arrived.
There's something wrong with them!
Wrong with me.
Hurry! Run! Take
god, that does look fucking abominable.
I've seen movies in this genre that no one else has ever even heard of. This went on Netflix in like 2016, and I'm pretty sure it was taken off within the same year because I doubt anyone was watching it. I don't know if it's still there or not, but that would be my guess. If I made this movie, I would be doing everything in my power to scrub its existence from the files. I'd be erasing it like that planet the clones were made on in the Star Wars prequel trilogy. I would be trying to scrub this from the fucking archives. It is that bad. But anyway, let me just go ahead.
I don't know how people that make movies don't watch their movie and think, maybe this isn't good. Like, maybe this shouldn't actually be released. But I guess once you spend all that money on it and, like, it's halfway done, like, you're 2 million, 3 million deep. I don't know. That didn't look like a very high-budget film. But you're already that much deep. You may as well just fucking finish it instead of just not making anything. Because who knows? I mean, like, there are some movies, what is it, Saltburn? Why did that movie get popular? Why? The dick was swaying and just like it was so. Saltburn was not what I expected, and I don't even know why people liked it, but.
And show you this full rant. Before getting into it, though, I do want to just shout out Plague Seeker one more time. This is my newest comic series. Issue 1 just dropped. It is 80 beautiful pages of carnage, a wonderful story, and just the best art you'll ever see in your
That's kind of
goddamn
cool,
life.
actually.
So Plague Seeker
the
issue
art
1
does
is
look
out
pretty
right
good.
now. You can find it at badegg.co. I'll put a link to it in the description. Pick up a copy of this bad boy. Do it for me, huh?
All right, let's see what the price is. If it's over $5, I'm not doing it. And I don't see the price. And it's $30.
L take on Blumhouse? Brother, look at the... What take? They pump out some of the worst movies because it's going to make them money no matter what. Because the budgets are so small. What do you mean? Look at this list of almost nothing but stinkers over the last couple of years, except for, I think it's Black Phone, Five Nights at Freddy's, and...
Five Nights at Freddy's wasn't even good. How much moist paying? What? What? How much moist? I don't know. What? How much moist paying? What is he paying? Blumhouse made Five Nights at Freddy's. I guess so. Yes, they did. Five Nights at Freddy's was not good, but I guess now I know why it wasn't good. I mean, like, okay, it wasn't the worst movie I've ever seen. It just, like, it felt like it didn't really, like, go anywhere. There was no actual, it's a horror movie, right? There was no actual scares. There were no points in the movie where I'm like, God, somebody's at risk of death. Somebody's at risk of dying. And, like, the whole point of, I mean, like, okay, except for that one girl that got, like, chopped in half, but who cares about that? Who cares about her? The animatronics never, like, chased the main character. Like, it was just boring. It was kind of just, yeah, boring. Oh, how much moist paying the artist? It must be a lot because the art looks fucking amazing. Like, I'm assuming this is some, like, I mean, look at that. That is some fucking beautiful artwork. And Godslap, just all of the artwork that Charlie gets done for all of his stuff looks amazing. It really does. $15 is a little much, though. I'm not gonna lie. But I understand. I mean, like, I'm assuming he's paying that artist a lot of money to be making these really cool ass art pieces.
They had one more that wasn't absolute abominable dog shit, and I can't recall off the top of my head over the last 3 years. So Imaginary, dog shit. Night Swim, super dog shit. Five Nights at Freddy's, fine. Exorcist Believer, dog shit. Totally Killer, probably.
The Exorcist Believer, one of the worst movies I've fucking... It was so boring. I was really hoping it was going to be scary because I thought that the first Exorcist was at least relatively scary. But going into that and watching what it was, it just felt like it kind of felt like you knew it was gonna happen. 20 a month, maybe 20,000 a month, 2,000 a month.
3 people saw that movie, so I'm imagining dog shit. Passenger, dog shit. Insidious, Red Door, super dog shit. Unseen.
Insidious, The Red Door. Have I seen that?
Dog shit. Insidious, Red Door.
Let me look at that up. I don't know if I've seen Insidious, The Red Door. Now, if Charlie's seen literally like every single one of these, I can't beat him on that. Not even close. Did I fucking watch this? I like Insidious movies, though. Like, I like them in a way where they're, like, comfort movies. They're not even scary. Like, it doesn't even fulfill what they're supposed to do. Oh, well.
Super dog shit. Unseen. I didn't see that one, so...
Yeah, they're pretty scary, but the whole time I'm watching, like, normally I'll, like, watch them to, like, fall asleep. Or not even to fall asleep, but for some reason they always put me to sleep. It's like I feel like I'm at home. Grandma has brought me a cup of, or a bowl of, cream of wheat with sugar in it, and I'm going to sleep. I don't know what it is about the Insidious movies.
I don't know. There's something wrong with the children. Looks like dog shit.
I watched one when I was 11 and had to put my hands on my eyes. Yeah, well, when you're 11, even like moderately scary stuff will seem extremely scary when you're a kid.
Sick.
I remember that happening to me very
I think
often.
I saw that one. Probably dog shit. Also came out in January, so most likely dog shit. Megan, good. Nanny, dog shit.
Megan Good? Was it good? Though? Your grandma, exactly, your grandma giving you milk and cookies. Yeah, pretty much. Yep. You said it better than I did. That's for sure.
I don't think I saw Soft and Quiet. I didn't see that. Halloween Ends, super dog shit. The Visitor, super dog shit. And every single one of these movies has such a low budget that no matter how bad it is, it's going to make its money back. Well, actually, Imaginary has a higher budget than almost all of their films combined. Their VFX team went crazy on those awful monster designs, I guess. But it's usually like $1 to $2 million, $2 to $3 million.
So they're really just pumping and dumping, for real.
Jesus Christ. How did Night Swim have a budget of 15 mil? No. What? That movie
Camera
was shot
equipment.
in 2 locations.
Camera
That's
equipment.
It. That's got to be some kind of tax fraud write-off type deal. That is not a $15 million budget movie. They didn't even use VFX, really. I don't know where that money could even gone. Maybe they're counting in marketing budget, because it wasn't, like, highly marketed. But, I mean, look at the box office. These all make a killing, even though they're legitimately terrible. I don't know why more people don't... I've said this a million times. I don't know why more studios don't do what Blumhouse does. Just make cheap horror movies and pump them out. They will always, always, always turn a profit. Always.
One or two of them has to be good, even with the dog shit.
Go up to their early movies.
budgets.
They're capable of quality. They're capable of quality, absolutely. They fund some really good stuff. Like Invisible Man, I thought was a banger. Megan, I also liked. Like even in recent times, it's not like they can't make good movies. It's just that they normally don't because they don't need to.
The Invisible Man.
They don't bother funding something that's going to be expensive and somewhat of a gamble.
Let's see.
Jesus Christ, even Truth or Dare. Even Truth or Dare. The $3 million budget, $95 million box office. Oh my...
$95 million box office? Oh my... Jesus Christ. 90 dog sheet. God, fuck. They made a 100% profit. Holy fucking moly.
My God, even Truth or Dare. That's crazy. See, like, they don't miss. They can't miss. These things are so fucking cheap, and yet they always can turn such a huge profit for no reason. Oh my God, even Unfriended. Unfriended. Million...
God. Oh. You have seen The Invisible Man? Was it good? I'm assuming it must have been good. 16. Oh. They made a 1,060%. Wait, 1,600% profit. Yeah. Off of that.
$1 million budget, $16 million box office. This would be a box office disaster for every other studio in the world except Blumhouse. This is a 16x return on investment. I don't know why more studios don't do it. I'll never understand why more studios don't do it.
Wait, is it... That would be 1,600%, right? 100% is 1. 200% is 2. 300%, yeah. Or 1,640%.
But, oh my god.
Unless I did that.
Ouija
Unless I'm
Origin
doing that
Evil.
wrong.
Fuck, this movie was terrible. $81 million box office.
Oh.
They can't not make oodles of cash. No, I still haven't seen Sinister. That's one of those movies I want to watch. I've heard nothing but good things about Sinister, but I've never seen it. Apparently the sequel's terrible, but I've never seen the first one, and everyone praises it. So I want to watch it. I just can't imagine this movie, like, actually being scary. There's only, like, 2 movies I've ever seen that I would actually consider, like, unnerving to me, to the point where, like, I was like, damn, that was a pretty startling experience. Hereditary, which I think is the best modern horror movie up until the last 10 minutes, where it just becomes generic horror schlock. And
Hereditary was not scary at all.
Martyrs, which I just mentioned. I don't even know if I can type this in on YouTube and have it be terms of service compliant, because this movie is so extreme. This movie, I legitimately think, is one of the most disturbing films ever made. Elvis the Alien made the video on it, and he covers it. And he doesn't even quite capture everything about it that makes it so powerful. It's a French film, right? Yeah, so it's part of a genre called extreme new age French.
God.
Fuck, what the... It's been a while since I've gone over Martyrs.
Jesus.
But it's like extreme French something is the category. And it is haunting. Like, it's not a movie that's just shock for the sake of shock like some of that dog shit like Serbian film. This is a movie that has such a deeply profound story with incredible acting and like a really thought-provoking message to it. Like I mentioned, it's a movie that I still actively think about from time to time.
See, that's all a movie needs, is like good acting and a message that gets people thinking.
It was a lot.
And of course a good story. Like, duh.
Like, at first I didn't quite grasp it, I guess, fully when I watched it, but the more that I, like, sat on it, the more I was like, damn, wait a minute. Wait,
just a darn second.
It's so hard to watch. It is legitimately
Is my childhood
hard to
ruined?
watch.
I've seen like half of these.
Martyrs is the best movie that I don't...
A lot of these I actually haven't seen. I thought I saw a lot of horror movies. I'm being proven wrong.
Recommend to people. Yeah, I could never in good faith recommend this to anybody, because it is a lot. Is it scary? Like, horrific. There's no jump scares, or, well, actually, there's like 2 jump scares, but it's not that kind of horror. It's like a very psychological, very hard to look at kind of horror. It's disturbing, and it's known mainly for its gore. It was weak sauce, to be honest. Now, Imaginary is scary. True, this has got nothing on Imaginary. You're so fucking right. Yeah. Have you seen The Autopsy of Jane Doe? Super creepy. I think I saw that one a while ago. Is that the one from 2016? 2017? Had a lot of hype
Autopsy of
online.
Jane Doe?
Because there was one of those, like, Autopsy of Jane Doe, The Possessing of Lily Manchester, The Possession of Grim Cheeseburger. Like, I've seen all of those.
The Possession
and they
of
suck
Grim
ass.
Cheeseburger.
So if it was during that wave, then yeah, I probably saw it and didn't like it.
Huh.
This was during that exact wave
That
I was
looks
talking
like-
about,
this looks like
the
it'd be
the
dog
taking
shit.
Of Deborah Logan, fucking The Haunting of Sally Bacon Ranch. Like, it was like all of these.
Sally
movies pretty
Bacon
much the
Ranch.
fucking same.
What the hell is that, bruh?
Sally Bacon Ranch. Like, it was like all of these movies are pretty much the fucking same thing. Deborah Logan, fucking The Haunting of Sally Bacon Ranch.
What? No way that's a real fucking movie. The Haunting of Sally Bacon Ranch. There's no... Okay, so he just fucking pulled that out of his dick.
It was like all of these movies were pretty much the fucking same thing. Another like classic that I haven't seen outside of Sinister is It Follows. I never saw that one. And yeah, we already went over the Pooniverse. We were just talking about that a little bit ago. Known for like all the gorins. That was so fucking disturbing. That shit was crazy. You're not ready for Teeth. You can't handle it. And then like I never bothered watching it, but then a couple years later I was like, oh, I remember Teeth. People used to watch that on Xbox Dashboard and said it was like crazy. I'll have to check it out. And it was so fucking silly. Like it seemed like it was self-aware in its silliness. And then there's like the gynecologist who's like, Vagina denta! Vagina denta!
What? Vagina denta.
Cool movie. And then it set itself up for like a sequel I don't think ever came. Where she was going to be some kind of vigilante superhero biting wieners off with her vagina teeth.
Oh my god. Alright. I'm calling it a night. I'm tired as fuck. I'm going to sleep. But Caden, that was fun. It was a good time. I'll be back tomorrow. Thank you guys for watching. See ya.